Hey guys, welcome back to another pool session with Jono and Ashley. Now in this topic, we're going to be talking about what was your why when you got started. Because everybody has their why, right? I've got my why, Ashley's got his why. He's got his Y fronts as well, haven't you?
I've never owned a pair of white fronts.
I think I had some when I was about
Did you?
6 years old, but yeah.
Or maybe I did it when I was younger.
Before I was old enough to understand what they actually were.
And how
cheesy
terrible they are. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so do you want to start?
No, you start.
Okay then. Well, when I first got started making money online, my why was, well, I didn't have any other choice, because before that I'd been an English teacher making about $800 a month or $1,000 a month, which was crap. Even in Indonesia, where the cost of living is pretty cheap, $1,000 doesn't really go that far. So, and that was working like 40 hours a week, and it wasn't very pleasant. I only got 20 days off a year, so I didn't really want to go back to that. And I'd been a musician, I'd been an actor, I'd earned good money, and then I went through a rocky divorce with my ex-wife, and so media didn't want to touch me anymore. I quit the band. Basically, I had nothing. I had a very grim future, so it was looking like either I made it work or I had to go back to teaching English again, which I really didn't want to do. So that was my why. It was kind of make or break. I had to do it. I had to make it work no matter what.
You didn't even enjoy teaching English?
No. Well, I did like for about a week. But after that, I just didn't like it.
No.
And the money just made it even worse. So what about you?
Because I got fired from a job, right?
Right.
And so that puts you in a situation pretty quickly where you have to decide what your next steps are.
Mm-hmm.
You're forced to decide, right?
Yeah.
And I had two choices of either getting another job in the same industry, maybe with a competitor company, and maybe not say to them that I've been fired, like gloss it up a little bit and stuff.
Just brush over it.
Yeah. Omit that part from the CV.
What were you doing?
What was I doing?
Yeah.
I was working for a marketing technology firm. So basically, we had this platform that I was one of the sales guys for.
Right.
And we would go to like quite big companies like British Airways and Misguided and things like this, and go and sell them these like marketing platforms to automate all of their personalization marketing across different marketing channels like email, on website.
Was it good money?
Yeah, it was good money, but I hated it with a passion because with me, when I don't have a passion in something, I then become not very good at it. Like when you get bored of something and you lose interest, and I definitely lose interest. So that's another reason, well, that was the main reason why they fired me, is because I wasn't hitting my numbers.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Got fired, and then could have got a job with another company, or start something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted to start. I did always wanted to start my own business, but I never knew what to do, what was the options, what I could do,
Yeah.
and so I decided to do this,
So your why was because you didn't want to get another job?
Yeah, because I just had such bad experiences working in 9-to-5s. Like, I did it for 10 years, so I was fully on board with maybe like how a lot of people feel about their 9-to-5 job. You kind of know it's crap, but you just knuckle down, put your head down and get on with it, because you're like, okay, I've got no other choice. Let's do this.
You need that paycheck.
Yeah, and you just try and make the best of it, right? You try and look for the positives in it, but actually looking back, the negatives far outweighed the positives.
Yeah.
Office politics and stuff like that. That, like, I'm literally allergic to office politics and all that crap, because it's basically human beings trying to make themselves feel important by doing things in this environment where other human beings are and influencing them, and you can't do this because I've got this position and I've worked this far to do this and you haven't, so you've got to wait there for a few more years, and all this absolute bullshit, regardless of your skill level and who you are.
It sucks.
It was savage. And then obviously living in London with the crappy weather and being packed into a sardine on the underground, the railway every morning and night, it was just so bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew I needed to get out of that, but I guess I got lucky. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But well, no, I don't know about lucky. You make your own luck, right? But I stumbled onto something that was meant for me,
you
right?
worked hard for it, right? It's not. I don't really believe in luck when it comes to business, right? You only get lucky when you win the lottery or something like that. I mean, most successful business people, they're not lucky. They got there because they worked their ass off. They worked really hard, right? So, yeah. So your why is because you wanted to not go back to that office environment. My why is because it was make or break. I had to make it work, otherwise I was back to an English teaching job. I mean, what about you? What is your why? Why don't you put it down in the comments section? Is it because you need to support your family, or your job sucks, or why are you trying to learn affiliate marketing, or why are you doing affiliate marketing, or why are you doing any kind of online business? You must have a why. And whenever you struggle and whenever you reach a down point in your business, you've got to remember your why, because it will motivate you to keep on pushing through. So back in the days when I was struggling, I always used to think about, okay, what are my other options? And my only other option was going back to that English teaching job, which I really didn't want to do. So I remembered my why, and that kept me pushing forward. Was that the same for you?
Yeah, and I think my other why was the fact that I love traveling.
Yeah.
I love seeing parts of the world. Like even when I was in that 9-to-5 job, I would use my 25 days per year allocated holiday. Like, and a lot of people that I was working with, they wouldn't use it to travel. They'd use it to, I don't know, take 10 days to renovate their conservatory, or they wouldn't do, like, I used the whole 25 days to go and travel the world and see different places. Like I'd push it, like they were like, oh, you can't really take 14 days off in a row. We'd prefer you do 10 days, but I was always trying to push the envelope and do a full 2 weeks because I wanted to be away for as much as possible, because it relates to how much I hated being in that job, being back in London, this sort of stuff. So my other why was the freedom aspect of it, and being able to, travel when I wanted and be where I wanted, and not in that grey, depressing city that's super expensive with really cold people.
And that is another great thing about working online, is you can do this and travel at the same time. I mean, this is a great example. We're in Lombok at the moment. We've been working in the mornings, and then all day, all afternoon, all evening, we're just here in the pool. It's something that you can viably do while you're traveling. So yeah, the sooner you get into it, if you are a traveler, then yeah, it's a great business for you to get into as well.
I mean, there might be a lot of people that are watching this that just, I know there definitely will be, that will just want to be able to spend time at home with their family and not have to leave.
Yeah.
And like see their kids grow up, right?
Well, you can do that as well, The point is, it's a business and it's online, and it only requires you, one person, to be able to run it, which means you only need your laptop, and you can run that from wherever you want to be in the world, as long as you've got an internet connection, right? I mean, you could be at home with your family, with your kids, or you could be traveling the world with your laptop, getting your internet connection from Starbucks or something and doing your work there. Whatever, it's your business, right? So yeah, cool. Do we got anything else to say on this subject?
I love the way you would go call you like, right, is there anything else that I could say? I don't think so, otherwise I think we'd be in danger of repeating ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
We'll wrap it up then. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're going to be doing another episode of Pool Sessions that's going to be over on Ashley's channel. So I'm going to link a link. I'm going to drop a link down below in the description to the next video of Pool Sessions that you can go and watch on Ashley's channel. Thanks for watching. See you later.